Just One Fix and A New World Order. Like, it's a great album.
Oh yeah.
So I know my mystery as well. So I'm well versed.
Good taste.
Right on. So we're gonna get to another tune here off the new album called "We Defy Oblivion." This one's called "Vices." Dig this. The Sweetest Condition with Vices. Now, the reason I play this song is because the other day I pulled up Pretty Hate Machine because of your post, Leslie, about probably about a month ago about how it's so old at this point. So I was listening to a song called Kinda I Want To which reminds me a lot of this song, and like really, really powerful, like really great tune.
Thank you. Yes, actually, Jason can speak to Pretty Hate Machine and how much influence that had on him.
Yeah, that was the album that when I heard Pretty Hate Machine back in '98. God, that was the album that made me decide that this is what I want to do. So I, at the time, I was learning to play piano, but that I needed a synth now. So
right on. Well, with this song in particular, I mean, just not just the instrumental part of it, but vocally, it really matched it pretty good. And I'm just wondering, just in general, with a lot of the songs, what the initial draw of the inspiration is. If it's just like a natural kind of vibe, or if it's like coming from another band, or what's happening.
With this particular song, I know Jason wrote the music first and handed it off to me, and at that point, I think I drove around in my car for a while just trying to think of a melody, and when I finally found that melody, I definitely was thinking of Trent Reznor at the time too, obviously, but lyrically, I think for this song, I believe that addiction comes in many forms and can really destroy the best in people, and I kind of hope that this song inspires some people to make better choices in their lives, really.
Well, no, that makes perfect sense. And just before we to our next tune here, the one thing I wanted to mention is your guys' Halloween costumes. That was awesome for Penny Dreadful.
Yes.
And
yes.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, that's awesome, because I watched the show too. I was like, that's amazing. And Jason, you also did like a Josh Hartnett, so good job, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Pre-werewolf, of course, right? So.
Right, yes.
Right on. So, before we get to our next tune, between the first album and the newest album, what do you guys find is the biggest change you've made, like musically?
There are definitely a lot more guitars on this album.
Yeah, we kind of I decided to go at it with the guitars on this one. But I mean, it's always evolving for us. I mean, the last album was more synth pop. This one's more industrial, and I can kind of hear the next album in my head right now, and it's going to be, again, different. So, but, there's always going to be that underlying sound that's going to kind of draw them all together, hopefully.
Very cool. So, before we get to our next song, it's one more question here. And for you guys, it's kind of putting you on the spot here, but if you had to pick an influence, 1 or 3, whatever's easier for you. Why don't we go with that? So let's hear what the biggest influence is for you guys.
For me personally, on this album, other than the ones I've already mentioned, Nine Inch Nails and Ministry, I listen to a lot of Kidney Thieves and Garbage.
Right on.
I also listened to Tapping the Vein and Lacuna Coil, actually. I made a Spotify playlist and just kind of got inspired before recording my vocals. Just the strong female singers really inspired me on this album.
I think some of my biggest influences, I'd say the 3 biggest influences in my life have been musically, Nine Inch Nails, Tori Amos, and Depeche Mode.
And he also likes Prince a lot too.
Yeah.
Well, there's like nothing wrong with that. You know what? And that was another sad loss between Leonard Cohen and Robert Vaughn. And you know what? My first thought, even though I've seen Purple Rain lots of times, was when I heard that he died. My first thought was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh, yeah.
Because they had more stay in the time, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And they played Jungle Love. I was like, oh, that was amazing.
Oh. Yeah, we've lost a lot of great musicians this year. It's very sad.
Yeah, no kidding, right? I mean, it's just, it seems like everything is taking them. It's like, oh.
Leonard Cohen the other day, my goodness.
Yeah, Leonard Cohen and then Robert Vaughn, but before that got Lemmy and from Motorhead and Bowie, and it just list goes on and on. It's like, oh my god, like we're kind of fading out here a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. Bowie was my personal one of my inspirations, and that really hurt. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, I saw him with Trent Reznor too, and that was a great tour, and. Well, I'll never forget that as long as I live. Let me tell you.
Wow,
that was such an amazing show. I remember seeing. I went and saw that show in Cleveland, Ohio, and I had never seen Bowie live, and I just remember when he walked on stage, it was amazing. I wasn't even that familiar with him, but he had this presence that just swept over the audience like a god had just stepped on stage. I'd never seen anything like that. It was amazing. I mean, it hits you like a shockwave. It was awesome. And from then on, I was sold.
You know what?
The man who sold the world and all.
Yeah, right. I couldn't agree more. I mean, I remember the first time I saw him, I was like, wow, this is like beyond cool. Like, I'll never forget this. And I never have. I still have my ticket stub handy as well. So, man, I'm glad I held on to those things. So,
absolutely, yeah.
Next up, we're going to get to another song off your guys' new album, We Defy Oblivion. And we're going to get to Don't Cross Me. Dig this.